going on, guys? It's me, iGooYard, here, bringing you guys another Modern Warfare 3 gameplay commentary. And in this commentary, I'm going to be using the PP90M1 with a silencer once again. And I'm not sure what map I'm playing on because I'm not really familiar with the maps on Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. I just played the game and I actually do pretty good this game. I go 44-10. I'm not going to show the full game, but I do get 2 Reapers and I am going to show you guys that. But let me get into my commentary subject. In this commentary, I really want to talk about Black Ops 2 and really, is this game going to be successful in the change to Black Ops 2, and this game is finally going to be a great game that people are going to enjoy. Now, for the past couple of years, Call of Duty has really felt the same because of the way the game has just really been played. I mean, the same game modes, same guns in a sense, and the same perks. In Call of Duty, every year they might just change the perks around, they might just add a new gun, or just add something minor to the game, or some new maps, and they just change the maps around, and then they'll try to come back later in the game and just add some throwback maps from the older Call of Duties and act like the game is a masterpiece. And really, people are really just really upset with Call of Duty at this moment, because Call of Duty is just really becoming a more repetitive and boring game every time people play it, because really it just feels so boring after you play a couple of maps, and it's just so repetitive in a sense. But now Treyarch is finally changing the game, and a lot of people do really like Treyarch as a better developer because they really do add something creative, and they really do make the game more creative and different in a sense. In last Call of Duty Black Ops, they added money to the game, which you can now spend your money to unlock guns, and you can customize your player card. And now it's really creative for Treyarch, because I'm not sure if Infinity Ward or Activision would have thought of that in a sense. So I really do like Treyarch as a better developer, because they really do try to add something different to the game and try to make the game feel new in a sense every year. Now, what in Call of Duty has really changed is, first of all, as we all noticed, the first thing we noticed when we first saw the trailer was the way your player moved. I mean, people were really like, wow, your player moves differently. I was really surprised that the player moved differently, because every year in Call of Duty, I really do expect the player just to move the same with a couple of different guns and just really like that. Now, I'm not really a Call of Duty hater, but I'm just more of an upset Call of Duty buyer, because I really have played a lot of Call of Duty starting from Big Red one on the Nintendo GameCube. So I'm not a Call of Duty hater. I'm just somebody who really just wants Call of Duty to be a better game than it has been in the past. Now, finally, this game is going to be a game that the fans will not question themselves asking, why did I buy this game? And they put it down after, maybe a month of play or so, like I find myself doing, and then I might go back to it sometimes. Now, it's going to finally change, and it's just going to be a different game that it's going to have its players really just wanting more and playing the game more. With this new league play system, you're not going to be able to play competitively with players matching your skill rank, because I'm pretty sure a lot of players, the players who aren't so skilled at the game, really do find themselves, upset because they're being put in lobbies, matched in lobbies with people who are players who might be 10 times their skill, prestige players who can easily just, pull off a Moab on them or something, and they just really make the game unenjoyable for them overall. And so I really do like that they're changing this game around and making it more enjoyable for all the players, and not just, making it more enjoyable for just one section of the players. Now, another thing that they've added in Call of Duty is some live streaming. I really do like that you can live stream in this game now. I'm not really sure about all the details about live streaming, but it's going to be different, and it's going to be new, and it's just going to feel like it's just going to, reach out to more players who can now, live stream their content. And I'm not really sure what they're gonna do, how you can live stream, but I know live streaming is gonna be in the game, so that's a plus. That's always a plus when you can add something, stream your gameplay, and just if you have a YouTube channel, you can reach out to your fan base, play some live gameplay with them, stuff like that. So I really do like that. Now, another thing that they've added is, I believe, 8 players in zombies now. Now now I really do want to see how that's gonna go, because that seems like that's gonna be really, really fun. 8 people in a zombies match. I mean, you can't get better than that. 8 people in a zombies match. Now, that's going to be really fun in my opinion. I'm not sure how other people stand on that, but in my opinion, that is going to be really a plus to the game too. Now, another thing in Call of Duty, see, what Another thing that they've added is the futuristic gameplay, and it really does feel like this game is really gonna feel fresh because all the things that they've added. I mean, they've added so much new equipment, so many things, all the kill streaks. It's just a whole new game. Everything you can do in the game is now completely different, and I don't consider it a Call of Duty game at all, because all the Call of Duties in the game past have just really been the same game with a different skin on it, and now this game is just gonna be totally different. I mean, since when can you lay down a riot shield and then shoot out of it? I mean, that's going to be pretty fun to see how that goes. Now, I really do want to see how that really does work out, if it's going to be a bit overpowered or what. But this game, in my opinion, is going to be the best Call of Duty till this date, just because of all the new content Treyarch has added to this game. It's going to make it more enjoyable for all of the Call of Duty fan base. It's just going to make an overall game. It's just going to be finally a great game that people don't find themselves wondering why they buy it. And I don't think it's going to have so many haters this year, because it just looks new, feels fresh, and it just looks great. Now, this commentary is coming to an end. This is my little discussion on Black Ops 2. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you like this video, you can leave it a like rating if you wish. Leave me feedback if you would like. And thank you for watching.